they are trying to Andrew Tate Russell brand. I need you guys to share this out like crazy. This is some groundbreaking stuff. They are trying to Andrew Tate Russell brand. Share this video like crazy, everybody. We're going to be taking a look at a video that I saw on my homepage. Let me know what you think about my new studio I got. It's still in the same place, just got some background stuff. Let me know what you guys think about the shirt, the foam panels I got. I think it looks a lot more professional in here. Type a 1 in the chat if you could hear me. I know I haven't streamed in a while, so who knows if we'll get anybody in the stream. Because if you don't stream for over a week on YouTube, you tend to get shadow banned. Same thing on Facebook too, so who knows if this video will even reach anybody. I really hope it does, because we have some groundbreaking stuff to talk about, folks. Russell Brand is a victim of a Matrix attack, just like Andrew Tate. I guess you could call it that. I know that's looked at as corny to say Matrix attack, but that is really what it is at the end of the day. So yeah, I got a video to react to. What's up, everybody? God bless you, William. God bless you, Mark. Appreciate you guys for tuning into the stream. What's up, MC? How you doing, man? Okay, I hope that you guys are all taking care. Folks, this is very shocking to see about Russell Brand. I do not believe the allegations. I don't, because they do this to everybody who's speaking out. They have to do something to try to slander your character. But I'm going to wait for some more people to jump into this live stream, and then I'll take a look at this video that I saw talking about this situation with Russell Brand in depth. So I need you guys to smash that like button and share this video like crazy. Yeah, Mark, you pretty much hit the nail on the head here. Russell getting attacked for telling the truth. Exactly. Let me know what you guys think, though, about my new studio I got here. Let me know if you guys like what I got going on. I think it looks a lot more professional, personally. Okay, the viewer count is starting to go a little crazy. We'll wait for a couple more people to hop in. I don't want to start playing the video and then people join in late and they miss it. So I'll give it like 1 more minute. Please be patient. I pride myself on having the most, the viewers with the highest attention span who could actually watch a full-length podcast. Mark, I appreciate that. MC here says he's a popular figure questioning the system. Of course they're trying to take him down. Looks good, Tyson. I appreciate MC. And yeah, just like the whole Andrew Tate situation. That's why I started the stream off by saying Russell Brand is being Andrew Tated. Same allegations as Andrew Tate and everything, which is crazy. But okay, we got enough people in here, so I'm gonna pull up the stream, or I'm gonna pull up this video. You guys may or may not know this guy, but I think this is it's a relatively unbiased video, and he goes really into depth about the entire situation with Russell Brand. His channel is called Infinity Waters Diving Deep. I've been watching this guy for a minute now. He's got a really good channel. I gotta be honest. Like, I'm putting you guys on this guy. He's got a very positive. He's more of like a spiritual guy, but I think he's got a pretty damn good channel. And this is a really good video. I only watched about like 10 minutes of it, not even, but he goes pretty in depth video. So I need you guys to let me know if you could hear it. Actually, one sec. I think I messed something up. I apologize. Okay, yeah, that's my bad. One sec, folks. One sec. I messed it up. Please continue to share this video out like crazy, because this is some groundbreaking stuff. But yeah, groundbreaking. Okay, I need you guys to type a 2 in the chat if you could hear this video in which I'm about to play. Okay, it's 2 in the chat if you could actually hear the video.
Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers of planet Earth. Another beautiful day. I woke up like this, all magical and golden deep divers. That's right. Now, I want to talk to you today about Russell Brand. And there have been, if you don't know, 4 women who have made allegations against him of sexual assault, going from like 2006 to 2013. And the story actually broke on Saturday, okay? And there was actually a Dispatches Channel 4 documentary about it. So in this video, I rarely talk about celebrities deep divers. You know why? Because we are the real celebrities. That's a slow motion. Slow motion. But if I can say, actually, this can help us become our greatest versions, because there are lessons to be learned. This is not about saying whether or not Russell Brand is innocent or guilty. It's not about that, because I always tell you, Stop getting into your emotions and start having awareness to see what's really going on. So in this video, I'm going to play you like some clips, some videos. We're going to talk about things from a very big perspective, okay? Give you a bird's eye view of the whole situation. Deep divers, are you ready to dive deep or what?
Folks, this is a very big deep dive into the situation. I realized I spelt accused wrong in the title. I appreciate my dad for reaching out, letting me know. I just fixed that. That's kind of funny. I was just in a rush to get this up. I need you guys to smash the like button and share this video. This is some important stuff. The Matrix is attacking Russel Brand.
I thought so.
It's probably copyright. It's copyright. Okay.
Let's breathe, deep divers. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency. Raising the vibration. What are we doing? Sprinkling that good ass energy on you right now, deep divers. Take that. Take all of it. Look, we're going to talk about it, okay? We're going to talk about everything that's been happening in the Matrix. And right now in the Matrix, Russel Brand...
Sorry, I'm sorry to pause the video, folks, but we have 26 watching on YouTube and only 9 likes. I need you guys, please, if you support what I do, to smash that like button and share this video like crazy.
They're going after Russel Brand big time. A lot of the news corporations are saying, hey, these allegations have been made, and it's crazy right now, right, for Russel Brand. But this video is not just about Russel Brand, because like I always tell you, deep divers, video that I like has a message to help you become your greatest version. First and foremost, I want everybody to hit that like button right now if you support the real.
Smash that like.
Hit that like button right now if you support the real. We're about to dive deep. And if you're watching this video, this is your confirmation. The universe is working in your favor. Just say thank you. Now, Russel Brand, Rusty Rockets, he has landed in some hot water because it seems like the whole media are going against him right now, saying, hey, he's been accused of sex.
We have a lot of Russel Brand haters in the chat. That's kind of interesting to see. I thought that like majority would be on the side of Russel Brand. It's kind of interesting to see like a almost 70-30 split in the audience amongst Russel Brand. But yeah, free speech, man. Whatever your thoughts are, you're free to comment them.
Sexual assault, and you know, it's crazy right now for him. Now, first and foremost, I've listened to Russel Brand. An amazing mind, right? I can really say an amazing mind, how he speaks very eloquently and all of these things. But this is not about that. This is about diving into this whole situation. So we're about to dive into it, deep divers. And like I told you, there's going to be a message about how you can become your... Are you ready? Or are you ready? You ready? Fantastic. The cat down the road is definitely ready, deep divers, and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello?
Hello there.
Shout out to all of you wonderful deep divers. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're getting your ass out of the Matrix. You know what time it is. You know what time it is, deep divers.
Matrix.
Look, so basically on Saturday, there were a lot of reports saying, okay, women are coming forward saying that Russel Brand has assaulted them and all kind of things, and the R word and all kind of things, right? And he was actually just performing a show that same day the story broke, right? That's crazy, right? And there was this whole Channel 4 dispatches kind of documentary about him, which included the women coming forward. And so a lot is happening. So let me play you his response, okay? This is Russel Brand responding to it.
I've received 2 extremely disturbing letters, or a letter and an email, one from a mainstream media TV company, one from a newspaper, listing a litany of extremely egregious and aggressive attacks as well.
Imagine getting an email from mainstream media pretty much saying, we have all of this stuff. that you know isn't true, but they reach millions of people and they're about to let millions of people know about this lie that isn't even true about you. That'd be quite nerve-wracking. That'd be a very unsettling feeling.
There's some pretty stupid stuff like my community festival should be stopped, that I shouldn't be able to attack mainstream media narratives on this channel. But amidst this litany of astonishing, rather baroque attacks are some very serious allegations that I absolutely refute. These allegations pertain to the time when I was working in the mainstream, when I was in the newspapers all the time, when I was in the movies, and as I've written about extensively in my books, I was very, very promiscuous. Now, during that time of promiscuity, the relationships I had were absolutely always consensual. I was always transparent about that then, almost too transparent. And I'm being transparent about it now as well. And to see that transparency metastasized into something criminal that I absolutely deny makes me question, is there another agenda at play? Particularly when we've seen coordinated media attacks before, like with Joe Rogan when he dared to take a medicine that the mainstream media didn't approve of. And we saw a spate of headlines from media outlets across the world using the same language. I'm aware that you guys have been saying in the comments for a while, watch out, Russell, they're coming for you, you're getting too close to the truth. Russell Brand did not kill himself. I know that a year ago there was a spate of articles, Russell Brand's a conspiracy theorist, Russell Brand's right wing. I'm aware of news media making phone calls, sending letters to people I know for ages and ages. It's been clear to me, or at least it feels to me like there's a serious and concerted agenda to control these kind of spaces and these kind of voices. And I mean my voice along with your voice. I don't mind them using my books and my stand-up to talk about my promiscuous consensual conduct in the past. What I seriously refute are these very, very serious criminal allegations. Also, it's worth mentioning that there are witnesses whose evidence directly contradicts the narratives that these two mainstream media outlets are trying to construct, apparently in what seems to me to be a coordinated attack.
Hold it right there. Hold it right there. So that was him responding even before the Dispatches documentary actually came out. Now, first and foremost, let me tell you this, deep divers. I'm a clairvoyant, intuitive Pisces. You've got to always remind yourself that...
Well, I still don't know if I believe all that like zodiac sign shit. I don't I don't know if that's won me over yet. I don't know.
At me, you, anyone you see, you're only seeing one side of them. Okay, that's what you have to get into your mind first and foremost. So you've got to remind yourself it's not about being on the side.
Yo, bro, this is actually a crazy comment in here. I thought I'd just address this. This guy right here that I pulled up said Billie Eilish contacted him to join the Illuminati. Now he's saying, look up my last name. It's a piano company. I also got UFO vids and seen the reptilians or disguised humans in UFO. Dude, come on now.
Of Russell Brand. It's not about being against Russell Brand. It's about being on the side of truth. Slow motion this side. Let me repeat that. It's not about saying Russell Brand is guilty, Russell Brand is innocent. It's about being on the side of truth because you weren't there. That's why I always tell you, got to be a critical thinker, right? You got to be a critical thinker. Russell Brand just raised some very great points. Joe Rogan, ivermectin, right? CNN kind of made his face look really like orange and all kind of like darkish and grayish and all kind of things.
Oh, I apologize that this video, this guy's kind of like a slow speaker. I know a lot of people don't have the best attention span, but a lot of the people who watch me have an incredible attention span. So I hope that you guys can still sit through this video and gather the information. Mark says, wow, the comments. Yeah, no, I'm just kind of reading some of them while watching the video. I'm like, holy man. We definitely got a wide variety of people in here today. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. Please smash that like button and share the video.
When in actuality, the original video was fine. So you can see how the media play tricks. And it's crazy because it just makes me think like Elijah Muhammad. They kind of said, okay, he did something with like young girls, right? All of that stuff. You had also Andrew Tate, another one, right? So a lot of people who are speaking up against the system, all of a sudden, these stories break out. But once again, you have to have critical thinking to be on the side of truth. So let's play another video, deep divers. This is coming from Tommy Robinson, okay?
Russell Brand, now Russell Brand. All the years of him being a star, all the years of him being a celebrity, and nothing. Speaks against Big Pharma, the system, the Matrix, whatever you want to call it. Takes them on, exposes them, embarrasses them. All of a sudden dispatches, who I believe were working on another hit piece about me, they were. But dispatches are about to try and bring him down. This should expose them more than anything. And Russell, if anyone knew him and got him to watch this, it's like first they came for. I remember, Russell, you emailing me to come on your podcast, but then you cancelled, I guess, through fear, like everyone else. Your work has been admirable. You've certainly put yourself in the firing line, certainly. And if you want to see, if you've never had the chance, then watch Panorama. Panorama were working for this British state to do a hit piece to destroy my name and my life. I'm pretty sure that's what dispatches are about to do to you. Welcome to the club.
He just said, welcome to the club, right? And he made some good points as well. Like, you know, during the lockdown, during the COVID and all of that stuff, Russell Brand was very outspoken. He was like doing daily videos saying, hey, this is what's really going on. So I'm sure he really ruffled a few people's feathers and really pissed a few people off. Like George Carlin said, it's a club, right? Shout out to George Carlin.
It's a big club and you ain't in it.
Okay. So let me play you another video, deep divers. Now, this is actually of a woman who was actually contacted by the media to be a part of that dispatches. This is what she had to say.
I actually know who this is about, and I have the receipts. I was contacted in June by a journalist regarding a video I made about a certain celebrity and a weekend that we shared together. The video is kind of viral. It's on my page somewhere if you want to go see it. And that certain somebody was, as most of you will be aware, Mr. Brand. They weren't going to use my story because it didn't fit the narrative for their documentary, because he wasn't an asshole to me. But here are some of the messages. Obviously, I will take out the person's name and stuff. We had a phone call. She contacted me for more information, and I didn't contact her back because I kind of felt like it would be mean. Anyway, there you go. Put your bets on. It's a documentary about the one and only Mr. Russell Brand. And just a fun fact. Astrology-wise, the lunar nodes of destiny have shifted into Aries right on top.
Yeah, all this astrology stuff, I got no comment on all of that.
Of his Mars and Moon. Written in the stars, baby. Okay, bye.
Okay, so right there, deep divers, a woman is saying that actually she didn't have anything bad to say about Russell. He was a pretty decent guy. So you see, when you learn about the media take what they want to create a narrative. It may not be the truth, but they're here to create a story to convince people to believe in it, right? Very interesting. And she also said, everything is in the stars, right? Let me play you another video. And this is a video of how the media can build you up, just like they did MJ, and then tear you down. Because this was what was in the UK papers the next day, right?
I know, it's good now though. I fixed it. Thank you. Folks, this is crazy. Look what they're putting in the paper. Wow. It's crazy how they could actually publish this in the paper with no basis and no facts whatsoever. Like, look at this, man. Russell Brand accused of rape and sex assaults. Oh my gosh. 5 women claim a TV show comic attacked and abused them. Damn. Russell Brand. The title of this, Russell Brand raped me. How are you just going to publish that with absolutely no basis? Crazy. No basis. Yes, I don't believe that there is any basis. Now, I gotta look into this obviously more, but the way Russell was talking sounded like he was pretty innocent. And maybe I would believe it if they didn't do the same thing to literally every single person who is speaking out against the so-called Matrix. I mean, Andrew Tate, who else? Alex Jones. I mean, okay, Alex Jones obviously has got some interesting takes, but a lot of people who are contrarian to what they talk about in the mainstream media, this same thing happens to them. So if this didn't happen so often, maybe I'd be quicker to believe it.
So you can see all of the headlines. Russell Brand accused of this, accused of that, sexual assault, all of these things, right? So they can just destroy your whole life.
Yep, Rogan too.
Overnight. Because the media control the matrix. And that's why I always tell you, the lesson here when we talk of becoming our greatest version, to learn that you cannot serve two masters. I always tell you, you don't bite the hand that feeds you. A lot of these people like Russell Brand, he was once a part of that whole celebrity life, you know, married to Katy Perry, that Hollywood life, all of that stuff. And now he kind of changed his demeanor. He wants to really bring light to what's really going on, but you can't do that.
A lot of people think that Russell Brand is controlled just because how much he was in the mainstream, like how much connections and ties that he has to the club, I guess you could say. Because he was pretty damn mainstream. Like, he was top of the top. So, yeah, a lot of people are doubting him, and if he's controlled opposition because of that reason, that's not a totally implausible theory.
In the game, once you are part of that club, you got to stay there. Like George Carlin said, it's a club. You can't switch sides. You can't bite the hand that feeds you, because it's almost like you've broken the oath and they'll come after you. They did it with Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson said, hey, you know what? I own all of the Beatles catalog. He tried to expose Sony a few months before he died, mysteriously by some random doctor, right? Got to investigate that too. But they're like, wait a second, Michael, we don't want you exposing our secrets, because once upon a time you were part of that club. Well, the same thing happened for Russell Brand, because see, Russell Brand was working for, you know, different BBC programs and all of these things, right? So the media will get you. If you're not in line with what they want, they'll come after you, especially if you are part of that club. Let me play you another video of why this might be happening to Russell Brand. Don't worry, deep divers. I'm gonna give you the other side of why. Both sides, okay? So let me play you this video, deep divers. This is Russell Brand on the Bill Maher show, right?
Yes.
Out of respect for you and your show, I've brought some facts. Would you?
I actually posted this clip of Russell Brand on the Bill Maher show, and the video got demonetized on my YouTube channel.
If you like, they're actually.
You just get the out of here. This is not the place.
I thought you like facts.
We love facts. I love facts.
I wouldn't have mentioned it. I'm English, and you know that politeness is our fundamental religion.
Yeah.
But they do pertain to this issue, so may I say some of them? If they inconvenience you, I'll stop saying them. The pandemic created at least 40 new big pharma billionaires. Pharmaceutical corporations like Moderna and Pfizer made $1,000 of profit every second from the COVID-19 vaccine. More than two-thirds of Congress received
$1,000 every second from the vaccine is wild. I did not even know that. That is... I got no words.
Campaign funding from pharmaceutical companies in the 2020 election. Pfizer chairman Albert Bourla told Time magazine in July 2020 that his company was developing a COVID vaccine for the good of humanity, not for money. And of course, Pfizer made $100 billion in profit in 2022. And may I just mention, finally, and this is also a fact, that you, the American public, funded the development of that. The German public funded the BioNTech vaccine. When it came to the profits, they took took the profits. When it came to the funding, you paid for the funding. All I'm querying is this.
Yes.
Is if you have an economic system in which pharmaceutical companies benefit hugely from medical emergencies, where a military industrial complex benefits from war, where energy companies benefit from energy crises, you are going to generate states of perpetual crisis, where the interests of ordinary people separate from the interests of the elite.
First and foremost, you can see how Bill is like, shut up, Russell. Don't tell, don't expose everything. But the crowd are cheering him on because they're like, finally, someone is speaking the truth. So this is the reason why when you do things like that, because Russell Brand is on a different level. He is like literally influencing and inspiring a lot of people. The media don't like that. Certain people don't like that in high places. They're like, wait a second, you're revealing all of our secrets. And that's what he did with Bill. Okay, so deep divers, let me play you another video of people saying that actually listen to the victims, right? Because like I always say, it's not about being on the side of Russell or on the side of the media or the government or whatever. This is about being on the side of truth. Because I always say, don't get emotional. Think critically. Okay? So
Russell Brand, firstly, can we leave the comments about whether you find him funny or not at the door? Because it's kind of irrelevant. Gary Glitter has a couple of cracking songs. So what? Brand has been on a mission the last few years, building up a cult audience that on the surface appears to be a very useful defense against these.
Somebody asks, who is this guy's channel? His name is Infinite Waters Diving Deep. He's got a pretty good channel. I think I should probably keep giving him credit. What's up, Trish? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream.
Allegations that we should remember are multiple and backed up by medical evidence. Because we seem to have got to the point in humanity where your individual experience dismisses the experience of others. If you met Russell Brand and he did not sexually abuse you, that's not conclusive evidence that he didn't abuse others. Fred West didn't kill me, so therefore, he probably didn't kill anyone. But Brand is a cult, you see, and most of his followers will never change their opinion of him.
Who is this guy?
Instead, they'll just throw mud at all the women who've come forward, abusing them, questioning their motives, questioning their integrity. And this is why victims don't come forward. This is why serial abusers continue. When victims speak, we should listen. But I have to say, it's a shame that YouTube didn't exist in the 80s, because Jimmy Savile's attempt to rebrand himself as an anti-establishment truth teller would have been one for the ages.
So now you have some people coming to say, actually, he's guilty, right? Listen to the victims. That's a good point. Yes, you have to listen to victims, because you see, deep divers, there are people who are sexually assaulted, which you have to listen to. They're telling the truth. We've got to remind ourselves, with everything that's happening in the world, we are living in monumental times of great change. And there are people who are exposing this. And all of a sudden, there's a media story on them. How convenient, right? A lot of people do these things, but they're never found guilty. They don't even write about them. Jeffrey Epstein, right? Where are the people that were going to his island? No one talks about them, because you see, like George Carlin said, it's a club. Now, with Russell Brand, I always say that he is very, how can I say, charismatic, and he's got this charm about him. And sometimes he says things. And for me, my intuition says, okay, he's joking. But like Eminem said, there's a lot of truth said in jest. But here's a video, because I'm unbiased, right? Here's a video of him speaking to someone by the name of Jimmy Savile. If you don't know who Jimmy Savile is this guy right here who was kind of found out to be a kind of pedo, right? And he was working with the BBC for decades, right? Even connected to the royal families, right? And this guy was bad, really bad, really bad. in a bad way, deep divers, right? So he was speaking to Russell Brand. Just take a listen to this.
That to be true. It'd be very nice to meet you one day, Mr. Jimmy Savile. Just
Well, if you've got a sister, you could meet me by bringing her along.
I mean, I haven't got any sisters,
I
but
don't usually meet fellas, but if you've got a sister, that's okay.
I've got a personal
What? That's a weird thing to say.
assistant called Marsha, and part of her job description is that anyone I demand she greets, meets, massages.
If you want to help support me even further, I'm just going to talk about this once. You could send a super chat on YouTube if you wish, and you could also send stars on Facebook. Nobody is required to do that, but it helps me keep the show on the air. This stream is more than likely going to get demonetized from YouTube. So if you want to further help support me and my work, that is just an option for something that you could do.
She has to do it. She's very attractive, Jimmy.
Well, that's a good start.
What kind of
start? You could send her along to do some research.
Would you like her to wear anything in particular, Sir Jimmy?
I'd actually prefer her to wear nothing.
Right. So you want Marsha, my assistant, to meet you naked? Okay. Well, that's not going to be a problem.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that, Jimmy. It's just
The last time I spoke like this was to Father Christmas.
This is a weird man. Who talks like honestly, who talks like that? That's crazy.
Like I say, it's these are all inside jokes, right? So you got to remind yourself, deep divers. I once again know how the entertainment industry works because I know it's very bad. It's a very bad place in terms of a lot of things happen in it. Dealing with children, all kind of things. So, like I say, I've given you, deep divers, I want everybody to hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Because I've given you a very unbiased review of everything. I've showed you why they might be attacking Russell Brand. The reason why is because he's been speaking up.
Okay, now that we've watched a big chunk of this video, type a 1 in the chat if you stand with Russell Brand, a 2 in the chat if you don't stand with Russell Brand. I want to see what the consensus is amongst you guys because I'm still on the side of Russell Brand, obviously, but I want to know where you guys stand. So a 1 for Russell Brand, a 2 against Russell Brand. I want to see what the numbers are. I see one on Facebook. Oh, it's not letting me highlight the comment. Okay, mostly ones I'm seeing so far. William says 1.5.
Against the lockdowns, the COVID restrictions, exposing Pfizer, Moderna, all of these corporations as well. That's probably why they could say, hey, we want to silence him. That's one reason, right? Also, I've also played you on the other side, him talking to Jimmy Savile, right? Who was this monster? And these are jokes, yes, but like I always say, there's a lot of truth said in jest. Becoming your greatest version is about realizing you can learn something from anything. Out of every 1,000 sexual assaults, 975 perpetrators will walk free. So 310 are reported to the police. 50 reports lead to arrest, 28 cases lead to a felony conviction, 25 perpetrators will be incarcerated. So, you know, there's this whole thing that the victims are lying or sometimes the victims are telling the truth. What I see from this situation is that you weren't there. The media, you can't trust the media. I know that for a fact. But at the same time, you can't also trust these people. Because there's a lot of crazy things
that guy just looks like untrustworthy. Like just by looking at him, it's like I never trust him with my kids. I would never trust anything.
Because there's a lot of crazy things these people do as being part of that club. Russell Brand comes across to me as someone right now in his life who really wants to open the eyes of other people. That's an admirable thing to do. At the same time, a lot of people do stuff in the past we don't know about. So you have to have critical thinking. I always say, and I stand by, because I'm a criminologist, not just a psychologist. I'm a criminologist, studied criminology at Westminster University. Everyone, listen, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. So Russell Brand, in my mind, is innocent until he is proven guilty in a court of law.
That's something that people forget all the time. Innocent until proven guilty, no matter who that is, no matter if you like them, no matter if you hate them. That's something that's always gotta stand, is innocent until proven guilty, no matter who it is. Because the moment you start assuming somebody's guilty, well, that's a moment that a lot of injustice could happen.
Or not by media. No. If this is something, it has to be proven. You can't say someone is guilty without the evidence. So Russell Brand, in my mind, is innocent until proven guilty. Deep divers. We just dive deep, and that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get...
Man, I love this guy. This guy's funny as hell. You gotta love his energy, bro. You gotta love this energy.
Until proven guilty. Deep divers. We just dive deep, and that's why I'm just saying, deep. Feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello?
Yeah.
Beautiful deep divers. Let's breathe.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure this video is pretty much over. Okay, so crazy stuff. I might make another video on this, but yeah, crazy stuff about Russell Brand for sure. Again, if you want to support my channel, you could always send a super chat. That would be very greatly appreciated. Not necessary, not required whatsoever. Yeah, okay, so the stream has been limited in monetization, folks. I'm not sure if you guys will see this. Limited. This video may earn limited or no ad revenue due to content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. So if you want to support the channel, feel free to do that. Either stars on Facebook or super chats on YouTube. I hate talking about it because I know it pisses people off. Talk about donations. I know, I understand. But that's just the simple reality of doing what I do and being a creator, is you rely a lot on your fans to keep you going. And yeah, that channel is called Infinity Waters Diving Deep. I'll just pull up his channel again for you guys to see. Right here, Infinite Waters Diving Deep. So yeah, go check him out. Credit to him for this video. But yeah, crazy stuff about Russell Brand. I was shocked to hear it. I guess we're just gonna have to wait for more info and more evidence to come out about this, because yeah, crazy stuff. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Subscribe to my channel if you are new here. Say this is your first time, you somehow just stumbled across me. Please smash that subscribe button for more updates on this case about Russell Brand. And also, just because my shirt says so. Okay, please listen to my shirt back there. I hope it's not flipped backwards. Can you guys actually read it? I hope you can. I'm going off on a side tangent. Okay, it looks like you guys can. But yeah. When did it come out? I'm honestly not sure. I just heard about it today. But yeah. Nothing surprises me. I'm old, eh? Fair enough. I guess you've seen it all pretty much. Yo, what? Okay, this Ivan guy, bro, like, talking about, what do you mean by Billie Eilish contacted you to join the Illuminati? I guess we could talk about this. Like, what do you have any proof, like a DM or something from a verified Billie Eilish account? Like, I don't know, that comment just kind of caught me off guard. Like, that's a bit crazy. That's a crazy thing to say. I can't lie, bro. You were contacted to join the Illuminati. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know, man. But yeah, Russell Brand, folks, has been Andrew Tated. I'm pretty sure Andrew Tate's off house arrest now. Maybe I should make some more videos about Andrew Tate. Type a 1 in the chat if you want to hear more about Mr. Tate. I'm still working to get Andrew Tate on this show. It's going to happen. It's going to be fire. John Zerka, trying to get him on the show too. He's got ties with the Tate brothers. He followed me on Twitter, so we're going to make that happen. Nima Yamini, I'm going to get on the show soon. He's followed by Tristan Tate, so I'm networking. I'm getting up there, man. We're gonna take over the internet in 2024 and the ending of 2023. Jackie, I've been seeing 1111 everywhere recently, like on my clock in my kitchen. I swear I've seen it at least 3 or 4 times in the last 2 days. But yeah, we could definitely do some more updates on the Tate brothers. because I know I used to do content on the Tate Brothers quite a fair bit, and it got a lot of traction, a lot of engagement. So maybe we could do more of that if you guys are interested. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Share this video out. Send a super chat if you want to. Up to you. But most importantly is that you hit the like button, because that's free and that truly helps out the channel a lot. Let's just see what we're at for likes. Let's see. How are we doing? Okay. 41 likes. That's not bad at all, folks. That's not bad. Let's try to see if we can get up to 50 likes. Trish, thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. Trish says, thanks for the content. Peaceful Sunday to all. Thank you so much. God bless you, Trish. I really appreciate that 5. Thank you so much. Yes, the stream has been demonetized. So, yeah, that is a big help. Thank you so much, Trish. Now, I'm trying to debate. Should we end this stream right here? Or should I pull up like some more stuff about Russel Brand? Because we still have a lot of people watching from Facebook and YouTube combined. We have 55 people in the stream right now. I know I've been using 1s and 2s a lot. Type a 1 in the chat if you want me to keep streaming and bring something else up. Lady Liberty, thank you so much for the 5. I really appreciate that. It says, God bless on this beautiful Sunday. God bless you, Lady Liberty. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, everybody, for the back-to-back super chats, man. That means a lot. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you both so much. God bless you both. Okay, what in the chat if I should keep streaming? What do you guys think? What's the consensus? Mark says more stuff. Yeah, I could definitely try to find some more content to take a look at, because we still have a lot of people in the stream. And I don't just want to leave you guys hanging. Okay, so Mark wants some more. Okay. I will peruse YouTube. Okay, Linda on Facebook says 1. Virginica says 1. William with the 1. Okay, folks, if you really want me to, which I kind of want to, I will keep streaming. God bless you, Trish. Have a great day. Yeah, so I'm not sure how much longer I'll be on live, but I'm gonna try to find something here. Should I just like look up Russel Brand? Like, I don't even know how to find good articles, honestly. I'm just gonna look up Russel Brand on YouTube. Russel Brand. I love how I'm just doing this live with like 50 people watching. I'm just chilling. Venomous Silverback, how's it going, man? I'm back. Tyson on my other channel. I appreciate that. Thank you for being in the live. Okay, Guardian News. Are these guys trustworthy? I guess we'll find out. Alright, I got okay. William, thank you so much for the 5, brother. I appreciate that. Pair character lifting some weights saying I love how it describes what the animation is doing when it's a super sticker. William, thank you so much for that, man. I appreciate you. God bless. Damn, bro, the super chats are going crazy right now. Super chats are going wild. God bless you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. I love that color. Like, I love that type of like greenish turquoise color. I don't know. Makes me happy. Okay. Let's take a look at this video. I need you guys to let me know if you could hear it. This is a really short video, but we'll take a look regardless. We'll see how it is.
I really want to ask you about the scandal around Russel Brand and this alleged appalling behaviour. Now, some years ago, actually, you described him as a vacuous narcissist. But I wonder, in a wider sense, do you think, from what we know now, that there are wider questions that the entertainment industry must answer?
So I think there are some real challenges where you have these very acute differentials in power, whether that be in the entertainment industry, whether that be in politics, and we see this in the commercial world as well. And I think we have to be particularly careful when we listen to the voices of the people.
Okay, so this video is kind of just saying a whole lot of nothing. If you can't send a super chat, all I ask is that you hit the like button.
People who are relatively powerless, because I think collectively...
Yo, Jacob Mead, man, I appreciate that. Thank you for the 2. Says, oh, hey, Ivan, do you think we could debate sometime? Honestly, man, I would love to host that debate on this channel. Low-key, like, Ivan's got some crazy stuff that he's saying. Some wild shit that he's saying, man. And yeah, I'd love to host that debate as long as it doesn't go too crazy, as long as y'all don't get me kicked off YouTube. Maybe we'd have to have that over on Rumble because the stuff that Ivan's talking about, I don't know if I'd be allowed to have that on YouTube. But Jacob, man, I appreciate the 2. Thank you so much for that.
Missed opportunities to do the right thing and intervene much, much earlier, and we've got to be better at
So do you
this.
think there are questions for the industry?
Sadly, I think there are.
All right, that video is kind of ass. I can't lie. It's always the mainstream news channels that are saying just like a whole lot of nothing, man. They just love to talk. They don't really provide any value to the viewers, and that's why they're dying, folks. That's why mainstream media is dying. Mark, I'd love to host it, man. Again, I just don't want to get kicked off of YouTube. That's kind of scary hosting a debate because I have no idea what people are going to say. And one wrong thing, and I'm done forever. That would not be good. Y'all, do you guys have any videos you want me to take a look at regarding Russell Brand? Because I'm kind of having trouble finding good videos. Okay, let's take a look at this. Let me know if you guys can hear this video. Okay. Okay, so they're not even going to talk. They're not even going to talk.
That I absolutely litany amidst this litany of astonishing, rather baroque attacks are some very serious allegations that I absolutely refute. As I've written about extensively in my books, I was very, very promiscuous. Now, during that time of promiscuity, the relationships I had were absolutely always consensual.
Copyright for this music. Again, this video is kind of just nothing. Mainstream media sucks so bad. Even their content on YouTube is just like so uninformative. This is crazy. This video I just reacted to, just played, 16,000 views, 63 likes. How is that even possible? I almost have more likes than that on this stream right now with 26 people watching on YouTube. 16,000 views and 63 likes. If that doesn't show you, like, they have comments on the video with like 5 times more likes than the actual video. That doesn't show you how much people are fed up with the mainstream media. Man, I don't know what does. That's a very good representation of how people are sick of it. They're sick of the mainstream media. Honestly, man, mainstream media is going out of business for real. If I could find it right now, I'd play the clip of Patrick Bet-David talking about mainstream media. Let's see if I can find it. I know it's off topic, but I think it was good. Patrick. So you can see the top of my head. One sec. Okay, this is actually a good clip if I can find it. Patrick Bet-David, mainstream media. Okay, this actually... Mark says my chat froze. That's strange. Okay. I don't know if this is the clip that I saw recently or not, but it should be good. One in the chat if you could hear.
Tucker Carlson's first episode of Tucker on Twitter nets. It says 70 million, but that's June 7th. I think it's at 110 million right now, if not higher. Tucker is on fire, to say the least. He's absolutely crushing it with where he's at. The first episode, Twitter CEO Elon Musk acknowledged his high view count, but clarified that it only counts for views on the X Twitter app or web browser, excluding views from other sources like Google search results or Bloomberg terminals. Carlson chose Twitter as a platform for his show. After leaving Fox News, citing the platform's commitment to free speech, he expressed his hope that Twitter would provide a platform without gatekeepers, emphasizing his gratitude for the opportunity to be on a platform. But very quickly, by the way, second episode came out yesterday, which has got somewhere around 40 million views. And then immediately after his first episode, Fox News tells Tucker Carlson he violated his contract with new Twitter show. This is NBC News Fox News informed Tucker Carlson's lawyer that he violated his contract with the network by releasing the first episode of his new show on Twitter. The breach of contract stated in a letter from Fox News general counsel Brandon Guger, who referred to Carlson's contract signed in November of 2019 and amended in February of 2021. Carlson's lawyer, Brian Friedman, argued that any legal action taken by Fox News would infringe on Carlson's First Amendment rights. Carlson's new show on Twitter titled...
I don't think that this is the right clip. Somebody said Andrew Gold on YouTube talking about Russell Brand. Okay, I'll look it up right now. Andrew Gold. And again, if you guys have anything that you want me to pull up regarding Russell Brand, just feel free to type it in the comments. Okay, Andrew Gold. Rumble is also hacked, says Even. Rumble's pretty good, I'm pretty sure. Okay, Russell Brand, The Aftermath. What's that? Looks like that was a stream. This guy's got an interesting channel, I can't lie. Andrew Gold. Okay, this is a very long live stream. I don't think I'm going to react to the whole thing, but I'll take a look at it. Again, you guys know the drill. 1 in the chat if you hear the video.
What a 90 minutes that was. Extraordinary in some senses about Russell Brand, the scandal, the Channel 4 Dispatches documentary, which I just watched over on Locals. You can go over to there. The link is below. It's andrewgold.locals.com. You can sign up with a code for the first month so you can watch it. In its full glory, 90 minutes with all the chat, which was getting very argumentative. One thing I insist on is that you come with your different opinions and you give your opinions in a respectful way, but you're welcome to them. You're not going to change someone else's mind by shouting at them and being emotional and trying to suggest that their identity is somehow wrong. Not going to happen. Now, I've just watched those 90 minutes and I've made some notes. I do hope you'll go over afterwards and watch it over on Locals. But for now, here is... I suppose I went into this thinking that this was a bit of a conspiracy. You got to remember that I am biased because I am a YouTuber. I am somebody who was rejected by the mainstream. I tried over and over, but I said a few things that didn't go down so well with the BBC. I was then told over and over again, it's just a fact, it's just what happened. I'm not suggesting I have a strong opinion about it, but I was told that I could not be the presenter of any more documentaries. I used to make documentaries for BBC and HBO, exposing these kinds of abuses and things, with an exorcist, for example. And I was told in no uncertain terms by every production company in the UK that I could not be on screen, be shown, because I'm a white man. That's just a fact. It's just true. It's just...
That's wild.
What happened. And the reason I'm mentioning that is not to complain about it or say, woe is me, I have a lovely life, I have this YouTube channel, everything's great. It is to show you that I am biased towards, and I'm always trying to think, what are my biases? What am I biased towards? And it's something new every day, I realize. I'm biased towards defending Russell Brand in this instance because I am the alternative, and I think the mainstream, I think the BBC, I think Channel 4 in the UK, I think they are genuinely very frightened about becoming, obscure and unnecessary and nothing. So given the chance they would take someone like Russell down, I'm sure they would do the same thing to me. So there is a bias there. However, one thing that did cross my mind the longer I watched this documentary, and I wonder, for those who have seen it, let me know what you think about this in the chat and the comments and things. By the way, hit that like button so this video gets out there, because I do want to express this point to everyone. Even more than Brand in this documentary, this 90-minute Channel 4 documentary, the real enemy, the real bad guy, the real antagonist, the whole way through the documentary is the BBC. So that is why I'm starting to think that, okay, yes, Channel 4 had an interest, and the times they have interest in making Russell Brand and other alternative YouTubers like myself look bad. Yes, there is some bias.
Having a YouTube channel is way better than just going on mainstream media. Like, I would much rather have a YouTube channel that was very, very large, in which I could reach thousands of people, than make an appearance every now and then on the BBC or mainstream. Because first of all, if you have a YouTube channel, that's you. Like, you are in complete control. You could post whatever you want, stream whenever you want, make an appearance whenever you want. You can stay way more relevant with a YouTube channel that's big enough than you can just going on mainstream media. Like, you can stay way more relevant if you're keeping up with YouTube. Now, obviously, if you don't post for a while, you start to become irrelevant. I've realized that a fair bit on my own channel, but yeah, YouTube is just about building it brick by brick. And right now I'm just building my YouTube channel brick by brick, subscriber by subscriber. That's the best way to do it, is to be independent. So yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and become another brick. Every single subscriber is just another brick that I'm using to build this channel up with, and one day it will be very large.
There, but it's not quite the smear campaign of sort of against the little person, so to speak. Time and time again throughout the documentary, we see evidence of Russel behaving in a way that might not necessarily be illegal, and that's a key point that we're going to talk about. Might not necessarily even be atrocious or whatever, but they are certainly ways of behaving that are not befitting of a mainstream news broadcaster, and people have been fired for far less. And yet, every time, the BBC responded by promoting him, giving him another higher job and a higher job, and so on. Now, let's not forget that he is a tour de force as a comedian, as a presenter on screen. He's phenomenal. And a lot of the stuff he says is brilliant. He's incredibly funny. He's one of the most eloquent people I've ever seen. He's extraordinary. But did he use some of that in his time to behave badly? Another thing I noticed that is happening here is that a lot of this is much easier for British people to accept about Russel Brand, because he got big in America and therefore the world about 15 years ago, I think, or 10 years ago, more and more so. He had some of those Hollywood films and so on, but he was massive in the UK for 10, 15 years before that. And a friend of mine said to me today, a journalist, she was saying, I wonder who it's going to be that the allegations are about. Maybe it was yesterday she asked me this. I wonder who it's going to be. It can't be Russel Brand, because everybody's saying this is such a big reveal, but everybody already knows about Russel Brand. Russel Brand knows about Russel Brand. He's honest about these things all the time. The biggest shock was him last night saying, oh, this is not me, I didn't do any of these things, because he's always been adamant that he has done these things. Maybe not non-consensual.
Damn.
That's where we draw the line. And some of the descriptions are horrific. I don't believe in this believe all women. I don't believe all anyone. In fact, I would suggest you don't believe anyone, ever. But what I would say is, if you get a chance to watch the documentary, to watch it and try and do this thing that I think is very hard for any of us to do. I find it particularly difficult to do, which is to just go, take a breath and just think, it has no reflection on me. It doesn't make me a bad person if I liked Russel and he's done bad things. It doesn't mean I have to stop watching him. Some of the descriptions of the way he chased women around the room, the corroboration of stories from women who didn't know each other, who all reference this way that his eyes turn black when he is in that mood. The documented evidence of him exposing himself when there are minors in the room while presenting on BBC Radio. The way he called up the grandfather of...
So wait, I've been listening to the video, but also doing something on my phone right now. Is this guy in defense of Russel Brand, or is he against him, or is he just unbiased? I don't know. I'm sorry. I've been doing some stuff on my phone. I should probably be more focused, but let me know.
Of one of his conquests on the radio, and started belittling him and shouting him. That's the Andrew Sachs issue, the controversy. There are time and time again where his behaviour was unacceptable. Again, not always illegal, but not something that most people would survive their job at the BBC with. These are not things where it's made up. People are going to be saying, hey, there's a conspiracy here. There might well be. But these things happened because they're documented. You watch the documentary, you can literally see him doing half of these things. You can see him offering up his assistant to Jimmy Savile. You literally hear him say that to the worst person ever in the world, he says it. And it's very unlikely at that point that Russell Brand, who was that far into the media, did not know about Jimmy Savile, because most media personalities did. And even if he didn't, that assistant felt pretty awful about it. There was a newsreader who said, can you stop saying these things about me on air? And like Jimmy Savile, we do have this history of hiding in plain sight. This is how I felt going into it. I felt, come on, probably a bit of a smear campaign. I don't know. Coming out of it, as you can probably hear, I'm leaning towards like a lot of this stuff sounds right.
Damn.
And some of the stuff about the 16-year-old, particularly bad. Again, remember, in the UK, the age of consent is 16. So there is no suggestion there that that was illicit or that criminal proceedings will be brought against him. But there are quite a few things in the documentary that could bring about criminal prosecutions. As I say, you're all welcome here. I don't want people to be shamed on either side for saying, but I want you to say these things in your comments with some reason. I don't want you coming out and by the way, do what you want. But I don't want you coming out and going, oh, I don't believe it. Come out and convince people. If you don't believe Russell did these things, I mean, they're documented.
Y'all, we've been live for over an hour. I'm starting to get a little bit tired. I can't lie. Let me know if you guys want me to keep on reacting to this. Live for an hour is a bit crazy. That's a long time to be live. But yeah, let me know if you want me to keep watching this. And yeah.
You can see them in the documentary, right? They're there. But if you believe that something else is going on, explain it. Because it might be. And I told you, I'm biased myself. And I feel like there very much is a smear campaign going on. I feel like they are gleeful about exposing this man because this man gets more views, more money than entire TV channels. The guy, dare I say it, is probably close to being something of a genius. And I say that as somebody who loves comedy. I'm not talking about Albert Einstein or whatever. I'm a huge fan of comedy and eloquence and the way somebody uses their words and things. And he's fantastic. But he might have done some very, very bad things. And that is what we have to get to the bottom of. So as I say, do chat in there, comment later as well about what you think of that. Your views are welcome. I don't want that. I'm so tired of this toxic YouTubey thing where I have to come down really hard on one side.
Yeah, that's actually true. And I encourage everybody from all different viewpoints in my comments to say whatever you wish. I want an open dialogue in the comments. If you disagree with me, let that be known. If you agree with me, let that be known. Everybody in the chat is welcome.
Then you will have to either agree with me or not. And if you don't, you're out. And if you do, convince me, convince each other. This is a very complicated subject and very possibly, and usually in these cases, both sides are right. Both sides, there is probably a smear campaign going on. At the same time, his behavior was awful. And then you can go back and forward and go, well, back in the 2000s, and if you go back to the 70s and 60s, that every rock star did this. I think it's more of a surprise with Russell Brand because he's a TV presenter and comedian, and you typically expect this a little bit more from rock stars. But imagine if they put the Rolling Stones under the microscope now. Now, that's not defending Russell. It's just saying to those people who think there's a smear campaign, well, yeah, or, why him? Why now? On the other side of that, I'm going to keep flip-flopping. There was an excellent part in the documentary by comedian Daniel Sloss, who I don't think is like a particularly sensitive guy or whatever, or particularly self-righteous or anything. I've seen him talk a few times on, he was on Chris Williamson's podcast, which is to do with the manosphere and this kind of, not super lefty or whatever it might be. He's not a super sensitive kind of person. And he's got a wonderful Scottish accent, Sloss. He's great. I don't know much about his comedy. I don't watch him really. But, he's coming out and saying all the women that we work with in the comedy circuit, they all know about this. They have clubs where they talk about it. They're scared of being alone with him. I don't know why Sloss would be part of the smear campaign. So there's a lot to unpack here. I've just watched it. And is it okay I'm asking you guys this, is it okay as a YouTuber? You're not supposed to do this, but is it okay for me to come out and say, I genuinely don't know what to think? I don't know what to think. I lean towards, I believe most of the things, maybe all of the things in that documentary right now. And it's bad. And you can say, well, he might be a totally different person now, family, he's doing a lot of good in the world, but that's not necessarily how our justice system works. However, if there's no proof, it's so hard to get that proof now. I was being told by a lawyer the other day, the way they do it, obviously, if you don't have actual physical evidence, and one woman did go to one of these centres where they froze some of the DNA or something like that, so that might become important in a later trial. But aside from that, you're often dealing with corroborations, right? What this guy told me, the lawyer told me, was that what you'll do is get the different victims in different rooms and ask them things that they couldn't possibly all know.
Okay, you guys are starting to get pissed off at this guy. Should I should I pull up a new video? I see 2 comments that do not like this guy. I don't know. Honestly, I've been streaming for a while. I might just hop off soon. What do you guys think? Oh, he seems alright so far. He keeps talking about this documentary. Is there like a documentary about Russell Brand? If so, like, if that's available, I should probably pull that up. I don't know. Honestly, we've been streaming for over an hour. Think I'm going to hop off the stream. Starting to get tired. I got to go on a bike ride with my dad and enjoy the Sunday. I want everybody watching out there as well to enjoy your Sunday. If you're just tuning in now, I advise you to rewind the stream to the very beginning because we talked about a lot of very deep stuff. We did a deep dive with Ralph Smart diving deep. So, yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this video. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button if you want to support me even further. You can always send a super chat on YouTube, which is very, very much appreciated, but not necessary. It is absolutely optional, obviously. But yeah, we've got a lot of new subscribers since I've been live, so I appreciate all the new people who've just found my channel via this stream. God bless you all, and thank you for hitting the subscribe button. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I'm kind of low energy right now. Yeah, this is a long stream for me. An hour? That's something. That's something. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. Do what the shirt in the back says and hit that subscribe button. And send a super chat if you wish. 100% up to you, obviously. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the stream, Tyson. Absolutely my pleasure. It's been fun, although it has been long. I have enjoyed it. I have definitely enjoyed my time with you guys. And yeah, it's been a blast. I love streaming. Love talking to you guys. Love having discussions. But yeah, I have a lot of ideas for this channel of things I could do on this channel. Videos I could make, streams I could do. So yeah, stay tuned for the future. Another thing, please make sure that you have post notifications turned on for the channel. Where does it say? Okay, one sec. It says somewhere how many people have notifications on. It's kind of cool to see. One sec. So, 2.6 thousand of you guys, or no, 1.4 thousand, sorry, of you guys have notifications turned on. So that is pretty cool. Please click that bell and enable notifications so you get notified every single time I go live or post a video. And yeah, then you'll be able to see more of my content. Big Wes's lawn care says only the best get canceled. I mean, I've been semi-canceled. I got strikes. I've got a strike on this channel before. This stream that you're watching right now is limited in monetization, so the only money I'm making is via super chats and stars. So yeah, I haven't been fully canceled, thank God. God bless for that. But I've been semi-canceled, I guess you could say. Because when you get a strike, you can't post for a week. So my channel wasn't deleted or anything crazy like that, but I still couldn't use it for like a week, which was not good. But yeah, smash that like button. Take care. You guys know that I suck at ending streams. Jacob, I appreciate you, man. God bless you. Have a great day as well. Yeah, I suck at clicking the end stream button because it's sad to see you guys go. But yeah, I will catch you all next time. Till next time, take care, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.